Happy New Year, Don Crystal.
Happy New Year, Pete Bissonette. How are you doing over in Minnesota?
Fantastic. I'm dressed to party.
Hey, I'm with you. I'm in my red today. Happy New Year, everybody. I'm so
No,
excited.
this is really neat that we're together in Zoom, because normally when we do our sessions, it's all done just on the telephone as audio only. So this is a rare treat to be able to see you in person for this.
It is. And I normally don't look this cleaned up either. I'm just being honest. I don't normally get this cleaned up. So it's my excuse to get cleaned up once a year.
Okay, that sounds good. So we're here to do clearing on things that we don't want left over from 2020. So Don, what is it that you do and how does it relate to clearing 2020?
Well, the beauty of my work is, as you know, Pete, it's way beyond the mind. And I think what I do is I can bypass our physical, our rational mind that likes to filter everything. So the beauty of my work is that because I do sound, everybody, I'm a sound healer through my voice, I could bypass the mind and clear the unconscious, okay? The unconscious patterns, the unconscious beliefs, our inherited energy, or whatever, wherever it comes from, okay? Our blocks, I like to call it, okay? So that's a really big part of what I do, because when you can really bypass the mind, change happens very fast, okay? It can happen in seconds, moments. And that's what I'm really known for.
And so, Don, I know there's a lot of people who are joining us today who have never experienced you before. Mm-hmm. And the sessions that you do are very unusual. Can you describe what they are, why they're unusual, and why they work?
Well, there's a reason what I do, even though it doesn't make logical, physical sense. Of course, I'm doing energy work, everybody. And I think, Pete, in our time and age, more and more people are opening up to energy work. So when I started 25 years ago, it wasn't so well accepted. But what makes mine, you said, more unique is that because I go in, and usually in our sessions, as you know, Pete, I've been doing this since 2017, as I will start the session usually clearing the energy bodies, our energy chakras, which are essential as far as keeping ourselves crystal clean and clear. My last name, crystal clear, keeping ourselves clear before we go in and start doing the work, because we have to clear off any distortion, Pete, anything that is in our energy field that we're conscious of or not conscious of, that would be in the way of blocking us, okay? From receiving the energies, okay? And I like to call it from our divine creator, okay? Because I am gifted, and people who've known me over the years and do follow me know that I'm very connected to the infinite of all. So I just have a way of bringing it in through my voice. And of course, moving energy, that's another thing I do, is move energy rapidly through groups of people, not just single people, everybody. I do groups of people at a time. That's where my gift comes in. And I can rapidly not only shift energy out of the body and the energy bodies, that's what I do in the beginning, is I clear everybody. But I'm also, when we get into doing our silent clearings, and we'll talk about that too, is I'm going in to clear the mind and clearing everything that's in the way of you really attracting your goals or whatever you're wanting, whatever you're manifesting, you know, and that can go really deep. Okay. So again, because I'm not working through the mind, it could go as deep as your ancestral inherited energy, everybody. We all are from a family. Okay. Unfortunately, sometimes we take on some of that load without us knowing it, which could block our goals as well. Hi, Pete. Can you hear me okay? Yeah, I can't hear you, Pete, for some reason. Okay, there. I think I can hear you. Can you speak?
Yeah.
There you are. I couldn't hear you.
It's called the mute button. You'd think we'd have that figured out now, right?
Well, let me put it this way. I'm the one here who's not the computer person, everybody. So I won't talk about that. But that's why I'm up in the clouds doing my energy work. But
yeah, okay.
Okay. This is live. I love it.
Yeah. So we're going to be clearing 3 to 5 things from 2020, things that we have that we really don't want. Can you give some examples of the types of things that we can clear? Everybody gets to choose their own 3 to 5 things. And when we say 3 to 5 things, it depends on how long it takes for you to clear the group, whether there'll be 3 items, 4 or 5. So what are some examples of what people might be wanting to clear?
Well, a lot of people have a fear. Okay. I mean, we're talking just I mean, fear from the world, really. We could be picking up fear from just uncertainty right now. We could be picking up fear from our family members and people that we live with, or maybe we could pick up fear or just picking up just in general, let's say clearing off if you've lost your job, maybe there's some deep, I would say fear there in some ways, just, clearing off things that happened. I would say uncertainty is another thing of the world, and really kind of clearing up. I call it, I clear this in our group, usually towards the end of our last season, is just the kind of the chaos right now going around our planet. Okay. So this is just energy that we consciously or unconsciously are picking up on, just from I think it's just from the media everywhere. Okay. So I call it the COVID morphic field. But I'm just saying in general, Pete, you could give some more examples too, because I know you're really good as far as naming them earlier as well.
Yeah, and I have a list here of some examples that we can go through. And, like what you say is the emotions, and you don't necessarily need to know what the specifics are. You just need to know the feeling of what you want to clear. But what could have triggered them would have been losing a job, having to stay at home, the elections, social justice. You can't travel, you can't see your loved ones, or maybe there's specific health situations, COVID related or not, that you've had to deal with this past year. Or, the financial things, having lost your job or having to take a pay cut, or you're having problems making ends meet, or you didn't make your goals this past year, things aren't going right for you at work, or in the relationships, a breakup, a divorce, you lost somebody close to you, you're in a relationship that isn't working. There's all sorts of things from this past year that you're holding inside of you that you want to clear out. Those are some examples. So you can either go into the specifics with the examples, or you just need to know what that feeling is.
Well, the feeling is important, everybody. And the beauty of the work that we're doing here is you don't need to know exactly, if you don't know what you're feeling. Maybe you're just feeling a whole mess of emotions, just overwhelming emotions that come up at times. All you have to do is just, when we're doing the silent clearings, is just talk about them. The more you can bring up the emotions, the more we can clear. That's just the way we do the work. So it's clearing everything from the root cause. And, and like I said, we go really deep, especially in our series. We go deeper than that. Finding out, and we don't have to find the root cause. It just kind of clears anyway, if it's inherited or not.
Well, we're going to just get started, go right into the session in another minute or two.
Okay.
Let's mention that we do have the next series of sound healing, silent clearing coming up. It's beginning on Tuesday night, January 26th. And everyone will be getting an email from us, and not this next week, but the week after, with all the details on it. And this one's going to be different from all the other ones. Yes, we're going to be going through 3 to 5 items that we can clear, but the way that we're doing it is quite different. We're going to have cycle through 4 different categories of 4 different segments. One is emotional states. The other one are beliefs. The other one is behaviors, patterns, personality traits. And the other one is circumstances. Now, what we're going to do is that, for example, on the beliefs one, you think about every item. We'll give you a list of a couple hundred beliefs to choose from. You can go through and say, yeah, this is in my life. This one is not in my life. And you check off the ones that you want to clear, and then you'll be clearing them during the session. So some examples are, I am inadequate. I always come in second. Life is not fair. I cannot be healed. I am not enough. I cannot get it right. There's so many different things that can be at play. So all the things that may be blocking you, and we're calling this series Abundance Blockers. Anything that could be blocking your abundance, you'll have a chance to clear during series 8. So the other one would be emotional states, kind of like what we're talking about a little bit ago. Anxious, defensive, apathetic, you're inhibited, maybe a little negative, maybe you're skeptical. So what emotional states do you have that may be blocking your abundance? You get to clear those, right? And behaviors and patterns. Some examples are maybe you're impatient, or you're quickly irritated, or you're easily provoked, or a little restless, or you're undisciplined or unreliable, or you got procrastination issues, oversensitive or insensitive. So there's all sorts of behaviors and patterns like that. And the circumstances, Well, there's a pandemic going on. I mean, that's a huge circumstance that everybody has to deal with. And so you can clear that off. And the same thing with maybe you're a single parent or you don't have a computer that is upgraded to the speed that you'd really like to have it, or you don't have time to do what you want to do. Or this is a really good one. This is one that one of our clients suggested. I want a new car, but I drive an old car and it's hard to keep focused on my goal with the antithesis of it staring at me every single day in my face. Well, that's huge. You know, as how do you visualize a new car when that old car is sitting there? So those are all the types of things that we'll be clearing during Series 8 on the abundance blockers. Don, anything to add for that?
Yeah, and I like that there's a lot of them because you're gonna change everybody as we go along in the series, because a lot of things that maybe were important to you will start clearing, and then other things will kind of trickle up to the surface, and you'll have other things that you want to work on. So we've given so many examples that you'll just always have something to kind of. If you don't want to use those, it's fine. You can always just go based on what you're feeling at that moment, everybody, because there's no right or wrong here. But what we're doing is we're clearing away the deep layers. And of course, more and more we clear off, the more energy, the more you raise your vibration, the more light we bring in. Not only are we bringing in our goal, making our goals easier. That's what we're doing here. We're clearing everything that's in the way of our goals coming to us, but we're also raising our vibration, our consciousness, and also aligning ourselves to our soul's mission. So there's a lot more happening here. So if you're on the spiritual ascension path, this is also here for you as well.
And when you come into Series 8, you're going to get a 25-page ebook that goes through examples of in all those categories so that you don't have to think, oh, what is that might be going on in my life? You'll get examples. You go, yeah, this might be it. And then you'll get worksheets that you can fill out for each of the sessions to make sure you can just tick it off, and you're covering each one. And before you come into the program, you absolutely want to be clear on the most important goal in your life right now, because that can be what you're working toward with the Abundance Blockers program, to be able to get everything out of the way so you can achieve that goal. And you might have some secondary goals too. That's fantastic. You're an adult. You get to use this series any way that you'd like to do it. I'm really excited for it. Like I say, we're starting on January 26th, and you'll get an email from us shortly. Sign up and you'll be joining Dawn. Now, you won't see her in that series because we'll do that one on Instant Teleseminar. So it'll either be listening on the computer or listening on the telephone. And one of the reasons we do that is that when Dawn usually do this, she's moving all around. Yeah. She's not stationary. Yeah. Today, she's tied to the computer chair, so we get to see her. But otherwise, she's all over the place. And that way, it's more effective for you. Anything you'd like to add about Abundance Blockers?
Yeah, I'd like to say that's really important in our series, everybody, is I think we're offering some Q&As, which will be individual sessions. And this is good for the whole group as well, because this is a group collective. If you want to mention that, Pete, too, as well.
So on those, we'll have individual sessions. We'll take 3 different days that we'll get together half an hour early, and Don will work with individual people. And she'll be able to help you clear things specifically that's going on in your life. Now, here's what I really like about it, is that as she's clearing with other people, you're feeling the movement and the clearing inside of you too. And especially as you go through the series, because the more you go through the series, the more sensitive you'll be to the energy and to feeling it. The energy is going to be moving whether or not you feel it. But once you start to feel it, it's really cool, and it makes the experience all the better. And hopefully today, as we get started now with our Clearing 2020, you'll be able to feel the energy moving inside of you.
It's powerful. And again, if you don't feel it first, that's fine, because even before I was a healer, Pete, before my gifts found me, I was very insensitive. I didn't feel anything. So really, everybody has a different life circumstance. The energy does work, and it goes beyond your conscious mind. So just know your highest good is always happening here. So don't think because I'm not feeling it that it does work, because you will start seeing the changes. Maybe, some people see it immediately, but some people start seeing it gradual. And since we're doing the sessions every week, Pete, this is also very neat. We're going to be working on a momentum. We'll be building a momentum every week. And the series goes to June, which is, it gives us plenty of time to work on. I mean, this is like thorough. I can't be any more excited about what we're doing here, because I don't think we've ever offered 6 months of what we're doing.
Yeah, this one is complete, because it's going to be something that you're going to be able to clear everything out. It's going to get you to that space to go forward with whatever your goals are. And Someone's asking on Zoom here if we need to do headphones with these. No, you just, when I do it, I just have my phone, and I listen to the speakerphone part of it, and it's just as effective. And then also, with the ebook, you're going to get a couple pages on how to effectively write a goal so that it is the most powerful for you when you're going through the program. And until then, if you have a particular goal, don't worry about it being perfect. Just phrase it the best that you can so that you are clear with what you want. It's not so much the words, but it's more about the clarity that you have for what the goal is. And even for tonight, I have a goal. What is a goal right now besides clearing out 2020? What's important for you? What would you like to see come into your life in 2021?
Yes, we'll ground that into your physical, everybody, because that's my work as well. I ground people's energy. I ground in your life force, which is most important. You can't really attract anything in your life really easy unless you bring it into the physical. And that's part of the work that we'll be doing in the series as well. All I can say is, everybody, is just to be open and know that the feeling of what you're feeling, especially when we do this, when I go into the silent clearings here in a few minutes, when I'll be in silence, actually moving energy, you'll just see me here. You could just go over and over about what you're feeling, okay? Because bringing the feelings out is really important, okay? So you might not know what the root cause is, but you're feeling it, right? So we want to neutralize that and clear that out.
Perfect.
Yes.
So let's get started. Now,
Okay.
I'm going to be putting myself on mute. And when Dawn is complete with the clearing and healing today, I won't come back. I won't do any talking. That way you can stay into that space that she's creating for you. And if you want to go into a meditation, you're welcome to do that. If you want to take a rest, you're welcome to do it. Just have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful 2021. And hopefully we'll be seeing you for our Series 8 coming up on January 26th. Take it away, Dawn.
Okay. Thank you so much, Pete.
Yeah, and Dawn,
Blessings.
and thank you for being here. We all very much appreciate that you're taking your time to be able to do this clearing and healing session for us and doing it for everybody at no charge.
My pleasure.
Very much appreciated. So thank you.
My pleasure. That's my work here as service. So thank you, Pete. And thank you to everybody being here. Welcome. So I'm Dawn Crystal. Okay. I just want to say welcome to our call today, this New Year's call. So basically all I'm going to ask you to do is just kind of put everything aside right now. This is just a session for you. The sessions that we do not take long, but they're deep. Okay. So I want you to just kind of sit here and just put everything aside as much as you can. And hopefully you're by yourself and you're not multitasking right now. And if anybody's in a car, driving, or, you got me on the cell phone, just please pull over and be safe. Okay. Because this is called being responsible. Okay.
And Dawn, let's say that this next part of today's session is going to be about a half an hour. So that's the amount of time that you want to be looking for. Yes,
this is your time, everybody. So let's go ahead and just get in our bodies here for a moment, just in case your mind is a little bit all over, scattered. And that's perfectly fine. I'd like to bring ourselves more into the physical body. Okay. So I want you, everybody, if you can, to the best of your ability, it's just kind of breathe in some white light. Just imagine that just kind of coming in through you, just white light from the divine creator, right through your breath. As you are a part of the divine, I want you to breathe it in through your belly, white light. Just breathe it in nice and easy, nothing forced. We don't want to contract. We want to just let it come right into our bodies, right into our bellies. And we want to release it out. Easy and effortlessly, white light on the out breath. And I just want to just do a couple more. Let's just breathe in some more white light, right, everybody, into our bellies, just to bring us here in the now, right now, just into our bellies, easy and effortless. And then let it go on the out breath, easy and effortlessly. Let it go, let it go. This is your time, everybody, for you. Let's go ahead and do one more deep breath into the belly, white light. And release it out, easy and effortlessly on the out breath. Okay. So before we begin, I want everybody to think about right now, I want to set the tone for this call. I want you to think about what is the goal that you want for this year? Even though we're clearing away today, everything from 2020, what is the most important thing in your life that you want right now? And you could think about it. You can picture it in your mind. You can even just have a few words of thoughts in your mind. It's totally fine. There's no right or wrong here. let's just go ahead and just think about that. I want to set the tone really strong, and we'll ground this right back in at the end of our call here. We do a sound of integration at the end, and I'll be having you think about this again. So let's go ahead and think about our goal. Just being here now. How does it feel for you? Does it feel expansive? Does it make you feel joyful? Does it make you feel excited? So let's just go ahead and just do that right now for a moment in silence. Maybe you just want peace, right? Peace is really important. So now we're going to go into the chakra clearings, everybody. Chakra clearings and energy clearings. I'm usually standing for this, so this is going to be my challenge today. I want you to, everybody, to put your focus and attention right at the top of your crown chakra, which is right at the top of your head. You can look at me or just close your eyes. It doesn't matter. I just want you to receive. First, we're going to do is clear this heavy, dense energy, as I can see the group collective now, and this will also be on the replay. So I want you to just put your focus right at the top of your head, and I'm going to start making some clearing sounds, okay? And these might not come across clear, and it doesn't need to. You just need to allow. So let's go ahead and just imagine everything, just leaving it to the divine light above your head. That's all you need to do, and that's all. So let's do that right now, starting at the top of our head, releasing into the light right now with the sounds. Let's begin. I'm going to clear this COVID morphic field. Everyone's like, what is that? I call it the heavy, dense energy that's kind of residing on our planet right now. So we just want to clear that off of us, okay? We want to have a clear slate today of receiving. So let's just keep imagining it leaving as I'm making sound. Okay, just want everybody to take deep breaths in between these clearings and activations. So let's take a deep breath right in the belly as energy is releasing above your head. I'm actually feeling to do this right now, and it could sound a little obnoxious. I'm going to make one loud sound because people have a lot of really heavy, dense energy. So I hope you're okay with that. For a moment, Pete, I'm going to make one sound, and it's a sharp sound. So just know that's what I do. I have divine sounds that come through me, and I'm getting a knock on the shoulder to make one sound. So I'm going to do that right now. So just imagine, you might feel a pop. You might feel something just go whoop. And that's what I'm doing, okay? Because it's very important to really, when we release these upper chakras, everybody, we have the energy and space to bring in the light of who we are, okay, into our bodies. So this is what we're doing all the time. We're raising our vibration. We're bringing more of us into the body. Let's do that now. Make a loud sound. I'm going to do that right now. Okay, that was a really quick sound. And I had to do that because a lot of people are newbies here and I've never worked with you before and you're needing the extra clearing. So I work with your soul and your highest good. So let's go to the third eye, everybody. Again, activating, releasing. So let's go ahead and imagine everything still going into the light above your head with the sound. And let's begin. Okay, let's take a deep breath. And if you get a little dizzy, everybody, that's why I want everybody to stay seated if you can, because energy is going to start releasing. So you're going to feel that. So it can make you a little bit altered for a moment or make you a little dizzy. That's perfectly normal. And then at the end of this call, we'll be doing integration of grounding. So that will go away. But right now we're unearthing. Okay. So that's why you might feel that. And that's perfectly normal. Let's go to the throat chakra. This is opening our throat chakra up, everybody, so you can speak your truth clearly and easily through the world through your voice, okay? Which is very important to keep our throat chakra open. So let's go ahead and do some opening of our throat chakra right here in the middle of our forehead. And let's do that right now. Oh, beautiful. Let's take a deep belly breath, everybody, as energy is releasing through your crown chakra. Do that now. And let it go. Let it go easy and effortlessly. That's all you need to do. Just let it go. Let's go into our heart. This is going to be good, everybody. I want you to put your goal, what we just thought about in the beginning, I want you to place that right in your heart. We're going to nurture it and open your heart to receive that. We're going to clear any heart walls, anything in the way of you receiving your goals of 2021 easy and effortlessly, okay? And anything that's lingering there from 2020 is going to start releasing from your heart as well. Any heart pain, any heartaches, anything at all will be releasing and dissolving with these sounds. So let's put our, right now, and put our attention right in the middle of our heart chakra and imagine your goal. We're nurturing it. We're going to put it in our heart, of cocooning it with the beautiful divine light, a beautiful white shield of light of God, divine source, whatever your word is for the creator. Let's go ahead and do that now, opening us up to receive our goal easy and effortlessly for 2021. And let's begin, everybody, right now. Beautiful. Let's take a deep belly breath, everybody. Easy and effortlessly. Nothing forced. And release it out on the out breath. Let it go. Let it go. Easy. Okay. Now we're going to go into our bellies and we're going to unearth heavy, dense energies, any trapped emotions. I just want you to put your focus and attention, everybody, right in the middle of your belly is perfectly fine. As I have the ability to move energy through many chakras and clear many chakras at the same time. So that's what I'll be doing for us. And I'll be making some different tones. So I'll be unearthing the energies that are ready to be released for you. And everything will be releasing right up through your crown chakra, right into the divine light above your head. Okay. So let's do that right now. Doing the putting your attention right by your belly is perfectly fine as I do a chakra release of all minor and major chakras in your stomach. And let's breathe a little bit deeper into our bellies without contraction as much as you can, everybody. And let's begin right now. Let's begin. Its energy is on its way out. I want everybody to take a deep belly breath right now into the belly with white light. Let it go in your belly and releasing it easy and effortlessly on the out breath. Let it go. People who are sensitive might feel some tingling, and that's perfectly normal. So every sensation is good. Energy is just releasing and kind of unearthed right now, because that's what the energy sound does, is it unearths things that are just ready to be released right up. You dissolve it right out, and you just start feeling lighter and more expanded is what we want to bring in more peace to everybody today as well. Okay, so let's go ahead now. We're going to do the next process, which is bringing in the divine light of who we are. I call it our personal power. Now that we've created a space, everybody, we're going to bring it right through our crown chakra. And all you have to do, to the best of your ability, you don't have to be the most visual. Just imagine it coming from your crown chakra, filling yourself up from your head, trickling down your head like this beautiful stream of white divine light from the Creator, coming from your head all the way down through your face, down your neck, and of course the back of you equally, your chest. And if you've had any injuries or anything in your body that just needs extra nourishment of light, I want you to imagine it just kind of going through those areas of your body, coming down all the way down through your stomach, solar plexus area, through your back, filling up every level of your being with the divine light of who you are, into every cell, every part of you. Okay, just let it just go right through you. It's just beautiful light. It's gentle, it's loving, and it's going all the way down your legs, everybody, down your thighs first, all the way equally through the back of you, down your calves, all the way down through your feet, both your feet, everybody. And we need to ground this to the center of Mother Earth. It is so essential for us to be grounded in our physical bodies now, especially, but always, especially if you're manifesting, everybody. You need to keep the body, the mind, and the spirit together at all times. Imagine it going through each foot, trickling down like these beautiful streams of white light down to the center of loving Mother Earth. And it's just going to ground yourself there, and you're safe in your body. And I want you to imagine this beautiful divine light of who you are. It's going to start coming through right now as I make sound. And I'm going to go ahead and ground you. And then we're going to start the process of our silent clearings right after that. So let's do that right now to the best of your ability. You don't need to do anything special. The main thing for you, everybody, is just to receive who you are. And let's do that right now. Let's begin. So beautiful. Let's take a deep breath, everybody, into the belly of white light. And releasing it out on the out breath, easy and effortlessly. Becoming more of you, truly you. Now we're going to do 3 to 5 items, depending on how this goes. I never know how long it takes, but I'm just going to go ahead and just go with it, as my instinct will tell me when to have you stop. So the first silent clearing, I will stay in silence here, moving energy for everybody here now and on the replay. I want you to talk in your mind only, everybody, about everything that is bothering you. We're going to do each one separately, so keep them separate. Okay? What we're working on, clearing out 2020. So you're going to work on the first one right now. Everything that's not working for you, what's bothering you, what are you in fear of, whatever comes through you is fine, and it's going to be in your mind. And then I'll just tell you when to stop, and then I'm going to do a sound of clearing afterwards, and then we go right into the next silent clearing, okay? It kind of works in that rotation. All right, so let's go ahead, everybody. Let's go ahead, and we're going to do the first silent clearing. I'll be in silence. You just think about it over and over in your mind, what's not working for you. If your mind goes blank, just stay with me until I tell you to stop. It's totally fine, because if your mind goes blank, that means things are already clearing, okay? So that's a good sign. All right, so let's go ahead and begin the first silent clearing, everybody, for the next few moments, few minutes, whatever it is. And let's begin right now. Let's begin. Okay, let's go ahead and come back, everybody. We got enough energy to the surface. Now I'm going to make a sound of clearing. I want you to breathe and release with this sound. Just let it go. Breathe and let it go with this sound. Let's begin right now. Okay, beautiful. Energy is releasing. Let's take another deep belly breath and let it go. Energies will continue working beyond this short session, everybody, for days. It could go for a week. So please drink extra water after our sessions today, which is very important, okay? Because the energy will continue beyond this time, okay? So then we're going to go on to the next item off your list, everybody, of clearing 2020. So if you could pick your second most important item off your list. Same thing again. You're going to talk about what's ever not working for you, what's frustrating you, what are you afraid of, whatever it is that is coming up strong for you. I want you to feel it as I hold space, clearing everybody. So let's go ahead, everybody, right now and start the second silent clearing. And let's begin right now. Let's begin. Okay, everybody, you can come back. We have enough energy to the surface. Now let's go ahead and breathe it out with this sound. Let it go. Don't even have to filter it or even think about it. Just breathe and release. Let it go now. And let's begin right now. Oh, beautiful. Let's go ahead and take a deep belly breath, everybody. Energy is releasing on its way up. Let's go ahead and take another deep breath into the belly. And let it go on the out breath, easy and effortlessly. Just let it go. Doesn't serve you anymore. Just let it go. Okay, there's a lot of energy leaving. I can see it from the group. So this is beautiful. We're all ready for this shift today. And I'm so glad I can bring this and facilitate this for everybody. I can feel it because I actually feel the energy. I'm sweating. That's a good thing. Okay, so let's go ahead, everybody. We're going to continue. So let's go ahead and pick the third item off your list of what you want to clear, what is not working you from 2020. Okay, this is what we're clearing right now so we can make space to bring in your goal and what you're wanting from the new 2021, which is today. So let's go ahead, everybody, and start the third silent clearing on what's not working for you. Vent it out, whatever it is. There's no right or wrong here. The more feeling you can bring up, the better. And let's begin right now. Let's begin. Okay, we got enough to the surface. Okay, so they're going a little quicker now. So this is what we do. We start working up a momentum. I want you, everybody, to breathe it out now. The sound, I want you to let it go. Everything that just came up and trickled up is ready to be released. And let's do that now with these sounds. Let's begin. Oh, beautiful. Everyone's doing such deep work. Let's take a deep breath into our bellies and let it go easy and effortlessly. No contraction, just easy and effortlessly on the out breath. Let it go. Okay. So we're going to fit 4 in today. We're going to do one more. And Pete is yawning there. That's a sign right there. If people are feeling that, you can sometimes yawn, and that's your energy doing this work. Very beautiful, Pete. That's a prime example. Okay, so let's go into the last. We're going to do the, if you have 5 items, pick your most important one because we're going to do 4 today because that's the time we have. And that's what I was guided to do. So let's go ahead and bring the fourth and the most important one out of your list that's left. We're going to talk about it in your mind only. Just vent it out. No right or wrong here. The more you can vent in your mind only, the better. Express, everybody, express. So let's begin the fourth silent clearing, and let's begin right now. Let's begin. Okay, we got it up to the surface. I got the yes. Okay, now we're going to breathe it out. Breathe and release. All you have to do is just breathe right into your belly and let it go. And I think you probably have people who are sensitive will feel the lightness. So let's go ahead and breathe and release with this sound. Let it all go. Here we go. Let's begin right now. Oh, beautiful energy is releasing. Let's take a deep belly breath, everybody, into your belly and exhaling it out easy and effortlessly on the out breath. Just let it go. This energy work is intense, but we can do it in such a short period of time. That's the beautiful part about these frequencies that I'm working with here. We can do the work in less time now. And that's beautiful because it's part of our lives. Most of us don't have a lot of time. So we can do the deep work and still change our lives. And we're doing it right now today. So I want to do, this is really important. And this is how I end always our sessions, which is called grounding in the life force of who you are, because you can't just leave everything up in the ethers. We need to bring in your light and who you are, more into your physical body, and also bringing in your goals. Because if you leave them up here somewhere up above the ethers somewhere, it just never becomes a reality. So I've been doing this work over 25 years. So I've kind of perfected this and I know that works. So I want everybody to think about that beautiful goal that you have thought about several times today in the beginning, and then we did the heart. And I want you to think about that right now, because we're going to really ground that into your physical being, into your feet. So some people, if you're feeling a little dizzy, look at your feet while I'm doing this, because it's you might be new to my work, and you'll start feeling it more and more as we start opening ourselves up and doing this work. You'll start becoming more of you and more sensitive. And that's beautiful, because you want to feel you, not the world or anybody else. Okay. And when you really start feeling your own frequency, it's amazing. It's amazing. You really start not only feeling yourself, but your gifts. And a lot of times your soul's mission or whatever you're here to born to do, it will just start coming through you, and you'll have new creative ideas as well. And it really opens you up to a new spectrum of yourself that maybe you're not aware of, but it's exciting. Okay. So let's go ahead and think about the goal, everybody. This is called the sound of integration. I'm going to ground it right into your feet, your goal, and your life force energy, which is your personal power through your crown chakra, filling you up all the way again, making it even stronger through your feet. And let's go ahead and begin the last sound of integration. And let's begin right now. Let's begin. Oh, so beautiful. I see the group here. Let's take another deep belly breath, everybody. Just nice and easy into our bellies as we just grounded in our life force, our light, our truth, our goal of what we're wanting, our goals for 2021. I want everybody to just take a breath and kind of feel for a moment here. Maybe this is something you're not normally aware of, but I want you to just kind of put your attention right in your body right now, into your belly or your heart. And I just want you to just take a couple deep breaths as I'm talking right now. And I want you to feel within yourself right now. Feel within yourself. What are you feeling right now, since we've done some really beautiful, deep work, miraculous work today, and really brought in more of your light of who you are into your body. And we filled ourselves up to the rim, up through our crown chakra to our feet with us and the divineness of who we are. And what are you feeling right now? Are you feeling maybe a little bit more like, I could say a little more flow of energy? Are you aware of maybe something happening? Maybe you could feel a little bit of movement kind of going through your body. Maybe you're feeling just slight little trickles, or just kind of little, just something happening, or maybe just trickling a little bit happening through the different areas of your body. Maybe even some of you are feeling like a little bit lighter in certain areas of your body right now. Maybe you've had some pain or something before we started this session today. Maybe you had a little bit of a back pain, or just something there that was just kind of bothering you for a while. Something was just maybe stuck, or maybe you had some pain. I don't know. But is it still at the 10 level? What level was it? And what level is it you're feeling it now? Is it maybe less? Or is it just gone? Maybe you're feeling everybody right now. You're feeling a little bit more of you. Maybe before we started the session today, you weren't feeling your feet. Maybe you were feeling kind of numb in your feet, or maybe you didn't feel much energy in your feet. Maybe now, as we just ended and we grounded in our life force energy of who you are, your personal power into your feet, you're feeling a little warmer, maybe in your feet, or you're feeling some tingles in your feet. Maybe you're feeling a little lighter. Maybe you're just feeling a little bit more happier for the moment. And maybe yet you feel more peaceful and expanded. And that is who you really are, everybody. I just want to say thank you, everybody, for being here today with me. Maybe you're new to me. I want to just say thank you for spending the time with me today and doing this really deep, miraculous work. We call this Sound Healing Silent Clearings in our series, but this is really just miraculous that we've been doing this since 2017, and here we continue the journey. And I'm so honored to facilitate this with Learning Strategies and be here with you today to share my gift. And everybody who knows me knows that Dawn Crystal, she can move energy and she can shift people pretty quick. And that's my gift. And I'm here to share it with you. So I want to thank everybody who is here today with me, who spent the time to do this work. As you're changing yourself, everybody, you're raising yourself, your vibration. You're changing yourself, you're raising your vibration, you're changing the world. Our world needs a lot of love right now. And people around us will feel your light and your essence. And you can just shift people without saying anything at all, just being you, simply you. So I want to say, I'm in Maui from the bottom of my heart. I want to say, thank you so much for being here on New Year's Day with me, spending this time of this miraculous time of us working on ourselves, really changing ourselves here. And I hope I was here to assist you on some level and really help you, because that's really my goal. And this is really what I'm born in this lifetime to do. So anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for being here from my heart to yours. I just want to say thank you. Maybe I'll see you in our series. If not, thank you for just being here and being here with me in the moment. That means the world to me. So much love, light, and aloha from Maui, Hawaii. My name is Dawn Crystal, signing off, and a big aloha.